Oh, because they're not watching. Hey guys, we are actually live tonight on Winning Women Network Live. My name is Keisha Bass, and I am honored to be hosting the Hangout tonight, along with some of my other fabulous and amazing business partners that are here tonight to share with you. I told you some results that they've gotten online using a platform, an e-commerce platform that is getting some amazing results. Would you ladies agree that your life has changed because of e-commerce? Awesome. I'm so excited about what is happening on the Winning Women Network and just how the ladies are just blossoming. Since our UOP event, you guys, what do you all think? I mean, since the event, what have you seen so many new faces and stuff? Rachel, what about you? What about all the new faces you're seeing?
Oh, girl, I'm loving it. I'm seeing people come out that typically don't come out. So that's been phenomenal. And just to see the energy that's taking place in our company is absolutely amazing. So I'm loving every part of it.
Awesome. I am too. I love it. What about you, Miss Valerie? This is Valerie Mason.
Hey, sorry there. I was muted here. I wanted to be sure you guys didn't hear any echoing. You know, ever since the event, one thing that really has stuck out to me is I was paying attention to all these amazing people and what they're doing with their businesses. And it made me sit back and just kind of reevaluate what I've been doing. And I tell people who it doesn't matter what you do in this opportunity, wherever you put your effort is where you'll get your results. And one thing I've noticed is what people are really starting to do, which is that they are really starting to sell big time on Amazon. So because of that, I've just kind of refocused my business a little bit, and I've just gotten deeper into the products that I already had, and I'm starting to get some really great results. So I'm excited to kind of retool my business.
Awesome. Me too.
Hey,
go ahead, Rachel.
Hey, Keisha, I wanted to thanks Val for triggering my memory. Because one of the things that you guys, I don't try to claim age stuff, but but one of the things that Val mentioned that really stuck out with me for the event was just, for not only for my business, but I'm not only seeing other people's business blossom, but the event gave me an opportunity really to think and get really focused on what I want. What do I want for my future? What do I want for my family? And, came back, started putting things in action. I started paying attention who was getting results, who were not getting results. And those people that are getting the results is the ones that I decided to, I'm going to duplicate what they're doing. And as a result, I haven't seen anybody really pulling like a family thing together, but as a result, my son and I, we decided we're going to, we talk about being partners, but we literally decided that we're going to be partners. And as a result, our business is blossoming. My daughter came on. We decided to hire her as a bookkeeper. So, and, the assistant who does all the other stuff on Amazon. And then today, my husband's seeing the excitement of my son. And he's like, you know what? And he says, y'all made all that money this week? He's like, I want to come and do what y'all doing, and I'm still waiting because until, as we already know, action speaks louder than words. But this is the most excited that I've seen him since I've been doing this. So this is really the event has done a lot. It's done a lot for my team members, and it's done a lot for my family, and it's bringing us together in ways that I could never could even imagine or think. Like a family business. We talk about family businesses. We talk about, our children, we see that in other families where they have, especially like in the Chinese, you go into like a hair store and you see the kid, the wife working, the husband working, the kids working, everybody's working in that family business together. And that is what this company brings about for what is brought about for my family and what it can bring about for so many other families. So that was another big aha moment for me for the event. Keisha, thank you.
Nice. That is too cool. We got a bunch of new faces that are just popping up and just joining us, which is really cool. Met many of you. I think I met all of you, actually. I met every single one of you. That's so cool. Met you all in the ATL. Miss Kana Kearns. What's going on, Miss Craigslist?
Hey.
Yes,
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm well. Loving the new energy that our team has come up with since the event. It's been really good.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's important. So I mean, I know that we've learned from other companies and stuff about, your business is built from event to event. And I
Right.
think we just saw that for sure.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I know personally for me, my team has just been on fire. I mean, I've seen people kind of come out that really haven't been participating, that much within the last couple of months. And now since the event, even if they didn't participate in the event, they've come back and, kind of caught the energy that everybody else had from the event. And now they're rocking out. And so it's just really good to see so many people just building and doing so incredibly well in their businesses. And I think definitely, like Valerie said, Amazon is the way to go. I mean, it's really changing lives, definitely.
I would definitely say so myself. And I actually invited some other I know are, really rocking it on Amazon. I kind of see their success and stuff that's happening online. I thought, well, will you guys come on and let us interview you, right? And let's talk to you. Coach Lakeisha, what's going on? And I'm just random tonight, you all, so just bear with me. It's one of those nights, okay? It's one of those nights.
Hi, Keisha. Hi, everyone.
Hey now.
Just having a fabulous time. Glad to be out of the snow. Glad to be home. I really enjoyed the event in Atlanta. Got off the flight back in Rhode Island. Left Atlanta, it was 60 degrees, and got back to Rhode Island at 21 degrees. And I was like, oh no, I got to get back home. So anyway, I'm back at home and just ready to really rock it out. As Kana and everybody else said so far, the momentum is just really super strong, and the team is just really having a ball, just seeing the success and people really implementing the things that were shared. So I'm super excited for people taking massive action.
Yeah. Coach Lakeisha, how's your team and stuff, and how's your business growing and stuff?
It's really good. It's really doing good. I had more team members that showed up at the Atlanta event, and the last one who came in from Florida, I didn't even have a clue that she was coming. She just asked me for my room number so she can get a room close to me. I'm like, "You here?" And she was like, "Yes, I'm on my way. I'm in the car driving." So just to have the amount of people that I had, I've been in, direct sales and network marketing, been from event to event to event, and I have to say that our event was the top event that I ever been to, and I think it has more to do with us being the family we are with the Unit of Prosperity.
Myself, I would definitely say I've been I've been in the industry since 2008, and so I haven't been to a lot of events. I can't say I have, but just comparing the events I have gone to the event that we did do in Atlanta, I was floored. I was like, I couldn't believe I learned something, because even if though I was a speaker, I still went. I still learned something from the event, and because of what I learned at the event, I'm actually seeing my eBay sales increase and stuff. So that's really really exciting to actually come from an event and actually be able to get results. I know some of you got results right away. There was things that were taught that I'm pretty sure you went and implemented right away and were able to see results. Is that not correct? Awesome. You're shaking your heads. Awesome. Miss Tracy. Tracy, what's up, girl? Oh, that's Angie to me. Tracy, what's going on?
Hey, how are you?
Can
you hear me?
How are you?
I'm awesome.
You're awesome. So,
Yeah.
Tracy, actually, a lot of people probably know your face because you were in registration and really did a lot. So I want to publicly say thank you so much for doing that, and for manning that post and stuff. I totally appreciate you doing that, because my feet were hurting so bad, and I can only imagine how yours were as well. But Miss Tracy, what's going on? I see some posts that you're making and stuff in regards to what your Amazon business and stuff, and I just want to find out from you, just how's it going? Share where you came from, maybe some of your background and stuff, because I don't know if you've been on the Winning Women Network Hangout before. If you have, I wasn't here. Okay, awesome. So tell us a little bit about yourself, where you came from, what you do, if you're full-time in business or whatever, and how your business is going online.
Great. Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
Okay, good. So I started actually in DSD probably last year in June, and I work as a registered nurse right now, kind of PRN part-time. I was doing full-time, but I've been doing DSD part-time since then as well. I've actually been in network marketing, affiliate marketing for about 10 years. Failed over and over and over again, did a lot of traveling, spent a lot of money, went to a lot of events. But I'm more of the person who likes to kind of be online and to myself and not have to build a team to make money. So that's kind of what I've been doing, and been thankful to find. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
We
Go
can
ahead.
hear you.
Okay, the screen was changed. So I was thankful to find DSD as a vehicle that I could use to just be online to make money. I started at the pro level with Pro and Elite and kind of upgraded quickly to use Genesis and Monopoly. And since the event, it's just been a lot of excitement. I've had my head down and super focused and been able to apply almost all of the training that I learned at the event. And my sales have just took off since then. So I've been focused more on the Monopoly since I've been back and been able to generate quite a bit of sales in the past couple weeks on Amazon, and I'm super excited about that, and it's just been a blessing for me.
That's just awesome. So let me ask you this, and Valerie, where are you at? Okay, like Valerie, my interviewer. Valerie has all the great questions, you all. So, she is like the interviewer of interviewees, So, Tracy, let me ask you this. You said you've been in, I'm learning from Val. Watch this, you guys. So, you said you've been in this industry for like 10 years. What keeps you here?
Just that I know that it works. I actually grew up watching my parents in network marketing. My mother and father and my grandmother were very successful in network marketing, and just watched the lifestyle that they were able to create, to stay at home and be able to spend time with us and be able to travel. So I always knew that it worked, and so I never thought I saw myself doing the same thing until my grandmother kind of pulled me into network marketing when I was in college. So that's kind of when I started, but I wasn't really serious about it until the past 4 years. So I kind of stuck with it because I knew that as a nurse, I'm able to make great money, but I work really, really hard, and I want to pretty much retire from nursing by the time that I'm 35. And at least be able to do it when I want to do it. I absolutely love what I do. I have a lot of fun. I enjoy it. I probably do it for free. But I want to be able to free up my time. I know, that's how much I love it. I probably will still continue to do it just, as I feel like doing it, but I want to be able to travel and, go to different countries and be able to make an impact in other ways instead of being tied to a job. So that's what kind of keeps me in it, because I know that it works. I just needed to find the right vehicle.
Gotcha. Wow. Well, that is really, you know what? We got the Nurses Guild on here tonight.
Yeah.
We got Tracy, we got Coach Lakeisha, we got Angie Tonini Rogers. Okay, is anybody else here on here a nurse? Just kind of wave your hand, let me know. Any nurses? Okay, good. Okay, awesome. I'll just check in because those of you who are nurses, and you work a lot, right? And then it's like you're always giving, like as a caretaker, right? You're always, you're looking after someone else. And so you love what you do, but it's just so time consuming. And I know Miss Angie Tonini Rogers probably could chime in here because, Angie, I would imagine you love what you do, but you just want to be able to do, not have to do it 60 hours a week.
Right, absolutely. And I do love what I do. And I actually went into nursing as a second career. I love leading people in personal development and professional development. I love taking someone that comes into an entry-level position and kind of giving them some skills to move forward and move up. And, you know, that's why I went into nursing, because I knew that I could help people who took care of people do that. And so, you know, that's part of why. Sorry, guys, my phone's not on mute. That's part of why I love this so much, is because you pour into people and you give people value and things that they can do to grow and be successful in whatever that is for them. And that's the other reason I love, you know, what we do here as well, because whether you want to come in and just make, you know, when I first started this, I came in to, I started back in January of 2013, and I came in because I wanted to make a little bit of supplemental income in order to make money to advertise for another company. What it started to be is that it didn't make sense for me to do that anymore, because I was making more money within 48 hours of listing an item. Hold on a second, I'm sorry. My son's phone's ringing. Hold on a second. Let me grab it. Keisha, talk to somebody for a second. Let me grab that.
Okay, I'll grab it. She got nice.
Let me mute it.
The cool thing about it is, though, is with what we do. You know, I was listening to. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember who I was listening to. Honestly, I was driving or something, and I had something on. But I know who it was. I won't say his name because everybody don't fly with him. But he was saying that the network marketing industry is basically a personal development, like college or personal development thing wrapped up in a business, right? So we really think it's about the business, but it's really more so about the personal development. That's where it's really at. I mean, you can look at any of the companies that are around, and I remember, you know, there was one company that I was in, probably when I first got started, actually my first network marketing company. I did not understand why they wanted me to listen to all this stuff, right? I didn't know, why do you guys want me to listen to all these tapes? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like all these CDs. I'm thinking, like, I want to make money. I do not care about listening to how to think your way to $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, freaking crap. I want to know how to make $1 million, not think my way to $1 million, right? Seriously, right? It took me years to get that. I mean, I am not lying to you. I kid you not. So God is my righteous judge. I just got it. Like, I swear to you, when they told me, this is what happened. When they told me they were laying me off, right? And I found the email. That's a whole other thing, right? I was working in IT. I ended up seeing the email on my boss's desk because I worked in IT and I had to go and, you know, they called me to come do things and stuff was going on with their computers and blah, blah, blah. Well, I sit down and I see this, you know, this message like, what are we going to do about Keisha? And I was like, oh my God, what are they going to do about me? I'm thinking like, I have a 6-figure salary here. Oh my God, what am I going to do? Seriously, I kid you not. That's how I went. And someone invited me, there's another guy I really respect online. He invited me to a call. It's the Think and Grow Rich call. I always tell you guys about it, right? It's the Think and Grow Rich call. I got on that call, you guys, every day, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yes, Keisha Bass would get out of the bed, or she would roll out, you know, to get on a call at 6 a.m. I kid you not. Some days I would get up and I would just have an earphone, you know, I'd have an earplug or whatever. I'm like, oh my God. And if I missed the live call, I would listen to the recording. And I worked on myself every day. Religiously, I listened to that. I would find stuff on YouTube. My friend had sent me some information about somebody else, Abraham Hicks, somebody, I don't know. And as much as I thought that stuff was some hoodoo, something like that, I still can't figure out Abraham Hicks. Somebody got to call me about that shit because I don't get that. But you know what I'm saying? But I understood what she was trying to get across to people in her, whatever the things that she does. I don't know. She has some seances. I don't know what that chick is doing. But you know what I'm saying? I got the point. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I get it. Okay, I have to get on the high-flying disc. Come on, if y'all listen to Abraham Hicks, you know about the high flying disc, okay? When you get up in the morning, you gotta do gratitude and get on your high flying disc. And man, I would get on it and I'd be like, I don't care what happens, okay? I'm getting laid off from my job. I don't care. I don't care because something gonna work out for me. I'm not kidding y'all. I'm so not kidding you. But anyways, I don't know how I got way over there, but I was way over there. Yeah, but anyways. Yeah, but I'm telling you, you got to work on yourself. Are we live? Are we streaming live? Oh, okay. Yeah, but you got to work on yourself, right? And so I realized, like, oh my God, this is all this time I've had the key to success, and I just didn't want to do that. I wanted to learn how to drive traffic. I want to learn how to generate leads. I want to learn how to blog. I want to learn how to do this. I want to learn how to do that, right? And so I ended up getting, you guys, I can't even, my sleep pillow, right? My pillow speaker, right? Because Holton Buggs just made $14 million that he had a sleep pillow. And so I got a sleep pillow. And I began to infuse things into my subconscious mind while I slept. I tell this all the time. I don't know why I'm telling this. Anyways, I began to infuse things into my subconscious mind, right? Because I knew that my subconscious mind was still awake while I was, while my conscious was gone to sleep. And yeah, that's really the secret. And I don't know how I got to the secret of success. Maybe somebody wanted to know it tonight, but that's it, right? Work on yourself harder than you work on any business. So, anybody got some thoughts about that since we just like went there?
Yeah, I wanted to say that I think that's one of the benefits of kind of being involved in this industry is that unlike when you start a brick and mortar type of business or whatever, and you kind of got to put yourself out there. Network marketing and these type of companies already provide that for you. So you're able to kind of get that knowledge, already firsthand and start feeding your mind. And that's one of the major parts of being a business owner and an entrepreneur is to be able to work on your own, work independently. And with that, you're going to have a certain mindset in order to get through that. So you're absolutely right.
Now people want to know about my sleep pillow, okay? I'm gonna go and grab my sleep pillow because I promise you all, it is like, I don't recommend. And now the only thing I recommend you get an iPod. That's what I would recommend. Get an iPod and actually put the things on your iPod. The recordings or whatever you want to hear. Put them on your iPod because I was doing it with my phone, and can you imagine what happened? Right now it's like waking up, I got notifications and stuff going on. It was like it just didn't go. So just get an iPod or some kind of media device, and do it that way. So that way you're not like, sleeping with your phone right next to you. That would be my only recommendation of something that if I were to change my process, that would be it. Get some sort of device that you can, it's disconnected from emails and all that kind of stuff. You don't want that. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to move right along. Angie, did you want to finish your point about caretaking and stuff?
Right. So I'm really sorry, guys. Husband's still at work, and you know how it goes with his kids. But so I just wanted to say that I started for the supplemental income for the advertising, and then I realized, what, forget that. I can just do this and do it as a business and share it with others, but I can use it for supplemental income, all right? I can use it to fund vacations. I can use it to, go buy a new bike for my husband or whatever, right? So whatever, or I can use it to, build enough income to quit the job if I want to quit the job. It's about the choice, and it's about the mark that you want to make and what it is that you want to do for you, for your family, for the people that you're affecting. And, it's just the whole thing about the personal development, not to, focus on that the entire time, but it's so valuable, and it's not just about how much money you're going to make. Yeah, we come to these things because we want to earn money, but I was listening to Danny Johnson, and she made millions and then lost it all, and she did that. It's like I was talking to my husband the other day about winning the lottery. It was like 500 million or something crazy like that, right? And I was like, you know what, if he was talking about people winning that, and I was like, you know what, if that person won that, they would lose it because they wouldn't have the mindset there to be a $500 million earner. You have to have the mindset, you have to have the knowledge, you have to have the ability to use that money in ways that's going to be productive for not only your family but to serve other people, and you don't have that all of the time if you don't have the proper mindset to do it. So, people at my job will tell you, I use this stuff that I use to invest in myself, and I put it on my staff. When I bring my staff in to talk to them, or leadership meetings that we have, because I'm a manager, they'll ask me to bring a quote or bring something, and it's always something like Danny Johnson or Tony Robbins or, people like that, and they're kind of, okay, come on, what's Andrew got to say today? But, I see my staff using some of that stuff in their relationships with their coworkers, or to resolve a conflict. I see them grow through the tidbits that I learned for myself that I share with them, and that helps them tremendously, and not just on the job, but it helps them, with finances, with promotions, with their kids, with their husband, or whatever. So it's just about really investing in something that you believe in that can help others. But, while you're growing, you help other people grow. So that's kind of where I was going with that. And then the point that, you can use this this platform, this e-commerce platform of eBay and Amazon, to make supplemental money or to quit your job. Whatever it is you want to do, you have to know where you're going to know how you're going to use this platform.
Woo. Angie dropped it like it was hot. Hey, Val, I know you're probably going to pick up for a minute, but I want to jump in here and kind of piggyback on Angie just for 1 second. And what I want to say is that, this industry, and I don't know why we're on this personal development thing, but I think it's a lot more powerful than many people give it credit to be. Because this industry, I'm like Keisha, I've been here since 2008, came in with, as a child, I had very low self-esteem. I would not be in front of a camera. I thought I was the worst looking, the ugliest girl on the block. And this industry has changed my life in many ways than I could ever imagine. I would never be on a video. I would never get up on stage and stand in front of people. I was terrified of all of that because of my self-confidence. But this industry has given me the confidence that I need to go to where I'm going. So, those of you who are listening in, and as Angie was speaking about personal development, make sure you're doing that. Do that every single day. Don't let one day go by. If you don't do anything else, make sure you're doing that, because in this industry, you need the strength. You need the right mindset to take you through whatever you may go through. And it doesn't matter, whether you have an offline business or an online business. If your mind is not in the right place, your business is not going to succeed. Back to you, Val. I think Val is taking over.
Thank you, Rachel. I think you're right. I think this whole notion of personal development, people really do underrate. I was in a business before this one, and one of the things I loved about them was all the personal development. At first, like Keisha, I didn't get it. I was just like, I just want to make some money, okay? But they kept pressing personal development, and they also stress about going to events. And I've been in so many businesses, but I never attended an event. I'd never done any personal development, and it wasn't until this particular company that I was in that I started to do it. And I really do credit being in that company for the success I have with this one. Maybe at that time I wasn't ready. Maybe my personal development hadn't gotten to a point where I actually had belief in myself. Right, I believe in the company, I believe in their vision, but what about believing in myself? What am I missing here? And I went to this event. I'd never gone before. I just joined this company. I was in for like 2 weeks. And I said, I'm thinking about, upgrading to another product that will help me make more money, or should I go to the event? And someone said, no, go to the event first and then upgrade. And I said, okay. As 2 weeks in, I went to this event. I think it was in Texas, and I never forget it. It completely changed me, because one of the things they asked us to do is to sit there and to close our eyes. And he said to us, what do you want? What do you want? And he's like, beyond the money, beyond that, what do you want? And I remember I sat in the audience, and I went there all by myself. I didn't know a soul, and I started to cry. And I remember people started shouting out what they wanted, like it was so life-changing. I remember I started crying. I said, I want a life. I just wanted a life. I was a single mom with 2 kids, and I was always, trying to get ahead, and I just wanted a life. And I just dug into what they said. You know, you've got to work on yourself. You've got to believe in yourself. And the way you're going to get there is by putting things into your daily existence that shows that you are better. Spending time with people who believe in you. And for so many years, I'd never done that. And I wondered why I wasn't moving forward. So eventually I started to believe, and I started to read, and I started to listen, and I started to like stop spending time with people who did not serve me. And then it didn't happen there, but the person who introduced me to that business introduced me to the business I'm in now. And now things are starting to come together. And people may see a lot of us they go, oh, wow, it's amazing. It happened so fast for you. No, it wasn't fast at all. It was a lifetime of change. And it's finally getting to a point where you're starting to see the fruit of the labor. So you can learn all the techniques. You can be taught everything. But if this isn't here, none of this is going to work. It's just not. So that's what I just wanted to say. And the power of events is just something that you just you can't get back. The recording won't help you. Hearing it secondhand won't help you. Getting to an event can change things. You don't know what you'll pick up. You don't know who you might be walking behind who will say something. I was at the event in Atlanta, and I was going to go back to my room. I was exhausted, and I said, you know what, I'm going to go. I'm going to have a drink. And so many people came up to me and were just asking me questions, and I was just answering. To this day, people say to me, Valerie, I am so glad you just took the time to just like talk to us. And they said the things that they hadn't heard before, and it's changing their business. So please, people, personal development and events, that's where it all grows. That's where it keeps going. So I just want to switch over here because I had someone who was on my team. She came to the event, and her name is Simone here. Simone, are you with us?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, Simone, is this your first time on a Hangout?
Very first time, guys. So bear with me.
Okay. So here's Simone. Simone here. Simone has been on my team for a very long time. And Simone came to the event in Atlanta. And Simone is she's getting to a point where she really wants to make big changes. And I want to ask you, Simone, because so many people are talking about the event. What did the event do for you? Was that your first event? And if not, how is this different?
Let me start off by saying I'm very new to the industry, so I have been to a couple events with prior companies before, but this was my first event with DS Nomination in the UOP. Unfortunately, I missed the Vegas event, and I told myself that, you know, the next event I would get to. Well, lucky for me, the event was in Atlanta, and I live in Atlanta. So I told myself there's no way possible that I would miss the event. But the event was off the chain. It was really, really good to finally meet everybody who you follow online. You know, it's easy, you know, we work online and we work from home, and a lot of times we work by ourselves. So it's easy to get caught up, you know, behind the computer on the keyboard and just banging away and just, you know, staying to ourselves. So it was good to just be able to meet people, bounce ideas, mastermind, talk to each other, you know, not to mention that the value and the content that was provided was just phenomenal. You know, I took away a lot of different nuggets, and I really enjoyed myself.
That's awesome. So you've been in other opportunities. You've been to other events, and now you have this to compare. And how has your business been since the event? Any changes at all? You know, what's happening for you?
Yes, ma'am. I've have a whole sense of you know, more urgency. You know, I've really took that event, and I took a lot away from that event, and I've put myself on a schedule. I had an opportunity to meet people, meet other individuals that I've now connected with offline to take our business to the next level. You know, I've been involved with eBay. I got involved with Amazon and the Genesis, and so you know, I decided to take Genesis and, you know, Monopoly more seriously. And so from the event on, you know, I've just made great strides, and I'm really, really excited about, you know, what's to come.
Oh, Simone, I'm so happy, and I'm so proud of you for stepping out and getting on a hangout. And let me tell you, I just sent Simone a link like 5 minutes before she got on, and she didn't even hesitate, okay? She didn't hesitate. And it's people like that, you know, you have to take advantage of opportunities that you get. And here's Simone, she jumped right on, and she's like, it was my first time, and look how great she did. And you just never know what this business will do for you. So here's another way of her stepping out of her comfort zone. And the only way you get success is by getting out of your comfort zone. It won't come to you staying where you are right now. So if you want to change in your life, you want to do something different in your life, you want something better for yourself and your family, then what are you willing to change? What are you willing to do? What are you willing to sacrifice? What is it? So, Simone, I want to thank you so much for being with us tonight, and I'm going to see you on a lot more because I met this woman, finally got to meet this woman in person. It was such an honor, and I don't think you guys understand that. You know, a lot of times people look at us as leaders and they go, oh, but we look at our team and like, oh, thank you for being there for us. So I just want to say thank you so much, Simone. So I'm going to move over here. And who is here? Darisha, are you here?
I'm here. Hello, ladies.
How are you, my dear? I remember meeting you at the event, too. How are you doing?
I am doing awesomely well, and I met almost all of you guys at the event as I'm looking down the row. But I'm very glad that I did go to the event because the wealth of information and knowledge was amazing, but the relationships were that much greater. I mean, you just really cannot take back the opportunity to develop a relationship with someone that's on the same path that you're on. So I was just so glad to be there and now here again to see a lot of you guys that I haven't connected with since the event. When I was there at the event, I was very happy whenever Keisha got up and did her piece because I am very huge on personal development. And last year I took a journey to get to know who I am. You know, I was like, you know, something just kept telling me, and I don't know you guys' beliefs, but I'm sure for me it was God saying, you know thyself. You have to know who you are. You know, and so I went on this journey at that time taking massive action to get to know who I am. And so I said, oh, well, good. I know a little bit more about who I am. And, you know, so I know a little bit more now about what I want. And when I was at the event, I heard Keisha say, and I have right here in my notes, that you have to make up in your mind what you want to do, and you have to do everything in your power to make it happen. Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, I know that, duh. You know, I watched a few of her YouTube videos that said, you know, all successful people have the same notes. And I'm like, well, I know that, but it didn't resonate with me like it did when I heard it coming from someone else live and direct like that. And so I went and started doing everything within my power. And even though over the past year I took a journey to get to know who I am, I didn't know how powerful I was until I started doing it and making it happen. And Kerry George said at the event, he said, you have to take your business seriously. You never know whoever it is that you invite into the business, you're like stepping into their life. And I don't know which place and time or what someone is going through or experiencing at the time in which I step into their life. So being ready and available and, you know, and knowing who I am helped me to be able to get me to where I am today. So even though I've been having crazy success, I knew it was coming, you know. I knew it was coming because I took my goals, I looked at my goals, and I didn't worry about the how. You know, I'm like, it's going to come. And so I'm just very appreciative. I take on the attitude of gratitude, and I'm very grateful and I'm thankful. And so, oh, thank you. I just read it. Thank you.
You are preaching up in here, okay? Like, I'm going to see you are offering, okay? I was like, that's awesome. Bab, you don't mind me just commenting. I mean, and I'm actually, you know, that was awesome. You know, and it's interesting you say that, Darisha, that how I say your name?
Yes, that was perfect.
Because I think I posted on my wall, on my Facebook wall, and I communicate, you know, and a lot of times my Facebook is like, it's just like, you know, Keisha, right? But with professionalism, let me say that, okay? Like, you don't, you know, when I want to tell somebody off, right, then I, you know, do something different. But you know, I don't know where that came, you know, where that came from, but I just posted. I know who I am, right? You know, and see, when you know who you are, you know what I'm saying, then you can command some things to happen and to move in your life when you know who you are. See, I don't try to be Angie Tonini Rogers. I'm not. That's not who I am. I'm Keisha Bass, right? And that's why I love, you know, the Winning Women Network, you know, and what we do. I don't try to be anybody else, right? And this ain't, you know, tonight, I don't know how we ended up on this. This wasn't even the plan, right? We were coming here tonight to talk about Monopoly. We invited you guys on here to talk about your success, and this just went totally opposite. But I'm really excited because I want the community to see that we have winners. This is the Winning Women Network. It's a network of winners. And yeah, you may not have a $200,000 check like me, but don't discount your $500. Because at one point, that's what I had. At one point, I had $200. And I was just grateful for the $200. And as I began, you know, have an attitude of gratitude, right, then, you know what I'm saying, it grew. It grew, and I began, and I, you know, like Dorisha said, I know who I am. I began to know more about myself and know more about me. And as I knew more about me and I gave more value to the marketplace, my income grew, and, you know, in proportion to the value that I put in the marketplace, because I know who I am. So I don't try to be a LinkedIn expert online. I'm not a LinkedIn expert. I don't know nothing about LinkedIn. People send me connections over there, and they be like, they got a new job and stuff, and they like, congratulate such and such on her new job. I'm thinking, like, what is my login over there? I don't even know how to log in, right? But I know who I am. So, so I encourage you, all the ladies, you know, to find out who you are. You may have to do a, you know, exploration and find out, who the heck am I? And, you know, be who God has called you to be, right? That's really what it is. Dorisha, you blessed me today, though.
Exactly.
I appreciate it.
Not the ladies on the reality TV shows, you know. Everybody, you know, it trips me out. So many people, they watch these women and they desire to be like them. And I'm like, we have an opportunity right here. You know, you can be the star of your own reality show with a business and a box right here. And that costs you just $20 to get started with it. So,
man, I like that. Be the star of your own reality show. That's it.
Right here.
That's what it boils down to. And people will those of you who want to build an affiliate program, that's how you build an affiliate program. Is you be who you are, all right, and then you create a following. You create a community of people that, you know, you can get behind. You know, everybody can be running with this vision. I don't have to have the same exact vision as you. But at the end of the day, we all want to win, right? We got that in common. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal, is to win at the end of the day. It is not, you know, anything else, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's what it is. And, you know, Dorisha has a vision, Valerie has a vision, and, you know, everybody has their own individual visions. But the community, the power of the community, and I was reading something, and I posted it on Facebook, I think, probably so. Like, I put notes on Facebook, you guys. So that's what you can do on Facebook, is like, you can put, like, you put your thoughts, and then like I'm saying, like, don't air your dirty laundry. Nobody wants to hear that mess, right? But if you got some inspirational, like a really good, like you may have, you know, something you downloaded, you know what I'm saying, and you just put it on Facebook, then you can go to archivebook.com. You can see all the stuff you put on Facebook over the years, right? And those are good video points. So if you want to create a video, then go back to your archivebook.com. You can see everything you posted on Facebook, I think from the beginning of time, since Facebook ever started, right? So if you have a day where you're like, man, I don't know what I'm going to talk about today, go back and see what you posted on Facebook. What quote did you post on Facebook? Why did you post that? You know, and share that. So that's what I would say. So the pillow speaker. This is the pillow speaker. And you see it has holes on the sides, okay? So I put this under my pillow, and my husband can't hear, you know, he can't hear what's, you know, and I don't care if he does. Actually, at this point, I'm like, just listen, right? You probably, you know what I'm saying? You know, but it doesn't interrupt, it doesn't interrupt sleep, because when you understand, and see, that's why you have to have knowledge, y'all, okay? Because when you understand that all you need is the sound waves. You don't really need to hear exactly what they're saying, so you don't need to have it up loud enough so that it's like you're sitting there reading a book, right? You know what I'm saying? It just needs to be loud enough so the sound waves go through your pillow and can hit your eardrum. Okay? So if you get a pillow speaker, then that's what you want to, you know, and they have some that are smaller than this. Like I had one that was like it was smaller than this. I lost it. I don't know what happened to it. It's probably behind the bed or something. I don't know. but that's what a pillow speaker is. So I know you guys wanted to see that. So awesome. Val, back to you. I'm done. Be authentically you. Be authentically you. But we are talking about Amazon tonight, and we do have a webinar coming up. So let me plug that. After this webinar, at what time? Is it 9:30 Eastern Standard Time? We are having a webinar about Monopoly only. I believe Stacy has done about $100,000 at least in sales on Amazon in 1 month. She's doing a webinar. You got to be at the Monopoly level to get in. So those of you, 145K, I was off. So you have to be at the Monopoly level to get into the webinar, and you want to upgrade and then send your You want to upgrade and then send your proof of upgrade. Let me go and get to work with Josh Jacobs. Let me see here. Y'all, if somebody has it right offhand, then go ahead and just blurt it out.
It's Team Freedom Leadership at gmail.com. Team Freedom Leadership at gmail.com.
And you want to do that right away because I believe 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, you want to do that like immediately. Like send your proof over there to him so that you can get the link for the webinar that's going to be starting at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Okay. So awesome. Team Freedom Leadership at gmail.com. Invest in yourself, right? You know, make the investment, okay, in your business. Because I believe, Simone, what kind of numbers you did this week or whatever? Just drop shipping on Amazon.
I did a couple $100 this week, which is really, really good because I have never done it before. So I'm really excited about that.
Awesome. Who else I had on here? Tracy. Tracy then went away.
Keisha.
Yes.
I listed something 2 days ago, and I got 2 sales on it last night.
Awesome. And so, yes, let me make an income disclaimer. Your results will vary. We can't guarantee any sort of income. All results are the results of hard work, dedication, listing, and all that good stuff. So, y'all like my income disclaimer? That was pretty cool. Tracy.
Yeah.
The results you're seeing.
I don't know for this week, but I had started back doing Monopoly about 3 weeks ago, and I'm up to 4,300 in sales as of today. So it's about 800 in profit.
Awesome. If I could make $800 a week, I could do some things for that, and I'm sure you could too. Mm-hmm. Awesome. All right, Val, I'm done. This time for real. Like for real, I'm done.
We have one more guest on the panel, I believe. Is that Jennifer over there?
Yep.
Hey, Jennifer. Hey. You are last, but you are definitely not least. How are you tonight? Is this your first time on the panel with us?
It is absolutely my first time. A little bit nervous because I've been watching you wonderful women all the time and sitting at the event down in the chairs and you up on the stage. It was absolutely unbelievable, and I'm going to try to hold back my tears, but I started with personal development things in like 2011, and I landed a job as a general manager at a major fitness chain, but I was working 15 hours a day. It was just crazy. So then I started listing December 1st of 2014 with this business. And I'll never, ever forget what Keisha said on a Winning Women Network hangout once. She said, money likes speed and action. And that just stuck with me. And I just took off running, and I haven't stopped yet. And I went immediately from pro all the way up and got every single product in about 4 weeks. And the money that I made from this business paid for me to go to Atlanta. It paid for my ticket, it paid for my gas, it paid for my hotel room, my meals, the whole thing. It paid for the entire thing. I bought a brand new device that I'm doing business over. I bought my next ticket to Chicago Saturday night in the hotel with the money that I made from this business. And I'm just like, I don't know where it's going to come from, but it likes speed and action, and I'm running with it, and it is keeping up to me, and I am so excited. About the event, people sit back and they see these ginormous checks with all these big numbers on it, like, you know, $100,000 a year, $400,000 a year, and people think, yeah, right, you know, it's a scam, that's unreal, it can't be true. But I was there, I met these people, I saw what they're doing, I see what they're doing every single day on Facebook, and it is absolutely real. And you know what? I tell everybody finally I found my gold mine. I found my pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and I'm going for it as fast as I can. So it's the real deal.
Wow. Jennifer, wow. So I'm like flabbergasted. You're gold at the end of the rainbow. Isn't that a wonderful analogy? So here you are, first time on the panel, you've been watching us, and now you're here with us. You've gone to the event. You're already ready for Chicago. I got a question. What made you join DSD? And what made you just invest in all the products so quickly?
Well, I have been in sales for years. I'm an insurance agent, and I've driven thousands and thousands and thousands of miles. I've gotten to appointments, no shows. I've held people tell me, oh, I got to think about it. I don't know. You know, call me back next week. Call me back next week. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't have to do that anymore. I don't have to leave my home at all if I don't want to. And I love that. I don't have to hear no. Got to think about it. Call me back. Because people are always looking to buy something. They're always shopping, and that I love. And I wanted to do something from home, to answer your question, Valerie, and I wanted to do something where the income potential is unlimited for me, because I know if I want it bad enough, I'm going to make it happen, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So that's why.
Wow. Well, thank you so much, Jennifer. I'm always so pleased when someone really they take massive action, as Keisha Bass always says, take massive and perfect action. And here you are, and you're just like zooming. And money does like speed, because if you go slowly, you make money slowly. If you keep taking lots of action, you keep going, you keep investing, you keep doing the personal development, you can't help but to grow. You can't help but to get results. And Jennifer has just made a wonderful testimony based on exactly that. So thank you so much, Jennifer, for being on here. I cannot wait to see you more. And I'm not sure if I got to actually meet you in Atlanta. I met so many faces, but definitely be sure to meet you in Chicago. Not going to miss that. I wanted to go back to one person here on the panel. I think it was Rachel, because Rachel had an amazing week this week, and she's been holding back on us, and I don't know why. So I want to hear about Rachel's amazing week, because I think what people need to understand is that these things that we share with you, and of course it's an income disclaimer, but we share these things with you not to brag. We share these things with you to show you possibility. We show these things to impress upon you what can happen when you completely invest in yourself, in your business, your personal development, and you put the blinders on and you just go forward. So Rachel, tell us what happened to you this week, because ever since Atlanta, I have noticed a big change.
Well, Val, what happened for me this week is I think I've made more money this week than I'm not going to say than the whole time, but the amount of time. And as I share with you, my son and I started working together, and our income this week, in 3 days, we had $5,000 in sales. My son and I, we were like, hey, we had a Becky Thames experience. I mean, we could only imagine what Becky went through when she sold so many items. I think like the first day, the first day we applied the training, it just kind of like, it was like almost 50 sales, like the first day. And we're trying to process all these orders. I'm like, oh my God, how did Becky do this? And she's working full time. But what I want to say is that, we have so many different ways to earn money in this company that it is truly amazing. And we've been sitting on Monopoly for a while, but the event just kind of like, it just put some fire under all of us, where it's like, what do we have before us? We have this product, and we're really, really not digging into the power of Monopoly. And so it was just a phenomenal week for us, and we're just looking forward to another. And every day, well, let me tell you, this was really exciting. Okay, first we started finding like $10 profit items, 15. Now we're up to like $200, $300 profit items. So it is just, this is just so much fun. And again, I don't want to take up the whole time, but I just really, really want to say that, guys, if you're not in Monopoly, get in it. It is worth it. It is worth it. If you get in there, apply the training, stay plugged into the training that the UOP has, you will win as long as you're taking action. But if you're not taking any action, you're just buying the product and you're just going to sit there and not do anything with it, then it's not worth it for you to get it. But if you want to change your life, you want to change your income, go ahead, get Monopoly, and we're already positioning you for success, because tonight at 9:30, in less than we have like 35 minutes, something like that, right, where you can get in and you can get started on your way to success. Hearing from somebody who's made $145K a month, that is worth getting in for right there alone. You're going to get so much value on that webinar. So I'm sorry, let me move out of the way. Back to you, Val.
Oh, so Val got booted, but you're totally okay. We actually have 2 minutes. We're actually in time, but as Rachel has said tonight, you all, take action. That's my thing. For me, it's consume. Get a product, consume the product, and take action, imperfect action. You know what I'm saying? Like, just take action, list items, and I like how Rachel said her progression. She said at first she was on $5 or $10 profits. Then she moved up, and then she kept moving up. And so that's really what it boils down to. But most people, I can tell on myself, okay, as y'all know, Keisha Bass will tell on Keisha Bass. A lot of times it's just that we don't want to take the time, right? We don't set aside the time to put the proper time into finding the $200 profit item, right? So you get in. Somebody said they had a Monopoly sale this evening too, right? You get in, and then if you don't find a $200 profit item, then you already, all this don't work. I'm going to do something else. I'm going to go do this. You know what I'm saying? And like, now you off doing something else. You're going to go scroll pictures on Facebook and like and comment and stuff on people's posts and everything like that. But that won't get you $200 profit items. What will get you $200 profit items is for you to, those of you who are not in Monopoly, to go and click the button and activate your Monopoly subscription. Send a message over to work with, let's see, I'm going to get the email, Work with Freedom or something. teamfreedomleadership@gmail.com. Okay, so you can get the webinar link tonight so you can get positioned, right, for success. That is what I recommend to you. Those of you who are joining us tonight and you're not in DS Domination at all, you don't have a link to nothing, then it is for you to click join our team on the button, and it's for you to get activated, and get in the company, right? Get started, right? If you don't do anything now, your life is gonna look the same this time next year. That's so sad, right? That is so sad. If you do nothing, your life is gonna look the same this time next year. It may look worse. For some people, it may absolutely look worse. So we want you to get activated, get in the company. We actually have a hangout tomorrow night as well with the Unit of Prosperity. You can come back and hear some stories of people, how they're winning big. We have a Facebook group, over 17,000 people that are waiting for you, right, to welcome you into this amazing family, this community, the Unit of Prosperity. We are a team, but we are like a rocking team, okay? We rock the house and stuff. I think we had over maybe 500 people in Atlanta for our very first event. So when we come, we bring it, all right? We are having an event in Chicago, so those of you who live in Chicago, you can go to uopevents.com. You can meet us in Chicago. It's Internet Mastery, so those of you who want to be masters, okay, we got some people that are going to come and teach, that are going to teach you about, Internet Mastery. You want to be at that conference. There's going to be a party there that they're having, so you all know I'm shopping for shoes already, okay? I'm shopping already, dress shopping, everything. I told my husband, I said, this event, my shoes may have to have some color under the bottom, okay? I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying, okay? Kana, find me some shoes.
Yes, I will find you some.
Buy me some shoes, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta represent. But I'm excited about everything that's happening, you all. I'm excited about what's happening in this team, in this group of women. Thank you all for coming out tonight. Let's get on this webinar that's getting ready to happen. I'm going to go find my pajamas and everything, get out this shirt, get my notebook and everything, because I'm getting on the webinar. Y'all can play if you want to, but y'all know I sell mayonnaise. I sell everything on Amazon. I love Amazon. Okay, my husband actually got an internship, you guys. I'm not apprenticeship. Okay, he actually works at the Amazon building downtown Seattle. Come on, is that a coincidence or what? Like, I was like, what? You work at the Amazon building? Are you kidding me? He was like, babe, I'm doing some work at the Amazon building. I was like, success leaves clues. All right, thank you. So we riding with Amazon. We ride it. You guys, but all this stuff works, right? Even if you get at the pro level tonight, please don't let me discourage you from rocking it out on eBay, because I know I made some sales on eBay today as well. That still works. So get in. We'll see you guys on the webinar at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. If not, we'll see you tomorrow night on the Unit of Prosperity Hangout. And if not, we'll see you on. I'm just kidding. You guys have a good night. I'm gone. Bye.